What happens when the boy who had it all finds himself lost in the very fame that made him? Imagine being globally adored by 14, having millions screaming your name, but waking up at 30 feeling like the walls are closing in. One moment, you're baby Bieber, the next you're balding, married, sweating on Instagram, and begging Britney Spears for advice. Yep, this isn't just another celeb gossip piece. This is a breakdown unraveling in real time. And it's messier, more human, and far more tragic than any of us expected. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. Justin Bieber isn't just going through it. He might be going under. So, let's unpack the prescription meds, the silent marriage, the comparisons to Britney Spears, and why this might be the biggest wake-up call for celebrity culture in years. Buckle up, because this is about to get raw, revealing, and surprisingly real. Let's start with the biggest shocker: allegations that Justin Bieber is abusing prescription medication, not street drugs, but doctor-prescribed pills. The image we're sold is that it's all controlled, medically guided. But here's the catch: prescriptions can still destroy you if they're used to treat symptoms without addressing the real issues. Imagine waking up every day needing something to function, something to feel okay. And then imagine that something was legally handed to you in a little white bottle with your name on it. Could it be for anxiety? Depression? Chronic pain? Maybe insomnia from a decade of stadium lights and no silence. The truth is, we don't know the full story, but the pieces we do have paint a haunting picture. Sweat-soaked selfies with captions like "detoxing" aren't cries for attention, they're possible SOS signals. But detoxing from what exactly? Drugs? Pain? A toxic relationship? And here's where it gets really personal. When the person closest to you starts pulling away, just as you're starting to fall apart. You know what's scarier than someone yelling at you? Total silence. Sources say Hailey Bieber has been giving Justin the cold shoulder, and it's hitting harder than any headline. No wedding ring. No Instagram birthday posts. Just distance. For someone like Justin, who has said time and again that Hailey is his rock, this silence isn't just painful. It's destabilizing, especially when he's already struggling mentally. Let's be honest, relationships are hard for anyone. Now add a global spotlight, mental health challenges, and possible medication misuse to the mix, and you've got a Molotov cocktail with a marriage label on it. Could Hailey be protecting herself? Probably. Is she completely checked out? We don't know. But fans are starting to notice that her absence is louder than any tabloid rumor. Is she fed up or planning her exit? I'm a real dad, a real husband, a real man. Don't do this to me. That's what Justin was caught saying in a moment of public breakdown, surrounded by paparazzi, looking broken and confused. Does that scream celebrity meltdown? Or does it sound more like a human unraveling under impossible pressure? Reports claim Justin is dealing with anger issues, but no one's quite sure where the anger is aimed. Himself? Hailey? The machine that turned a teenager into a billionaire before he could even rent a car? Fame doesn't build people. It breaks them down and rebuilds them in the shape the world wants. But what if Justin doesn't like the shape he's become? And who's going to catch him when that image shatters? Here's the twist no one saw coming. Justin Bieber has allegedly reached out to Britney Spears for support. That's right. The Princess of Pop, who spent 13 years locked under a conservatorship, is now being looked at as a mentor. Isn't that wild? The woman the world laughed at during her breakdown might be the only one who understands Bieber's. Think about it. Both were child stars, both hit the stratosphere overnight, both broke under pressure. Britney's breakdown was public and brutal. And now, Justin's spiral is starting to look eerily similar. Some fans even believe Justin is being set up, echoing conspiracy theories about handlers, control, and media manipulation. Could the industry be trying to keep him in check? Is Hailey just tired, or is something more calculated at play? Is Justin the next Britney, or is he something entirely different? Here's a thought that's starting to surface. Are celebrities being provoked until they break? Imagine living with cameras in your face 24/7. No peace. No privacy. And then one day you snap. You scream. You cry. And boom, front page headline, Justin Bieber loses it again. But what if that breakdown was engineered? What if the media isn't just observing, but agitating? It's happened before, cough, Britney, and now fans think it's happening again. Take that video where Justin's yelling at paparazzi. His eyes aren't wild with rage, they're glazed with exhaustion. His voice isn't manic, it's cracking. He's not performing. He's drowning. So the question is, will anyone throw him a lifeline or just keep watching him sink? When someone's desperate, they look to those who've been to hell and back. Britney Spears is that someone. She's the living, breathing cautionary tale of what happens when the fame machine chews you up. But she's also proof that there is a way out, messy, painful, but possible. Justin reportedly wants advice from Britney, and while she might not be a relationship guru, she knows a thing or two about being gaslit by the media, mishandled by professionals, and misunderstood by the world. The two have more in common than you think. Both have cried on stage. Both have faced public mental health crises. Both were exploited at their lowest. Maybe Britney doesn't have the answers, but maybe, just maybe, she's the one person who won't judge him. Will she save him? Or is he already too far gone? Let's say Justin wants out, not just out of the public eye, but out of the toxic cycles of dependency, media manipulation, and emotional chaos. Can he do it? Or has fame wrapped around him like a boa constrictor? The hardest part of healing isn't getting clean, it's staying clean when everything around you is dirty. Without Hailey, without stability, and with the world watching, can Justin Bieber rebuild himself from scratch? Or will he end up as another headline in the long list of could-have-beens? The next few months might tell us everything we need to know. This story isn't just about Justin. It's about us, the fans, the followers, the people glued to every update. Why are we so obsessed with watching someone unravel? Why do we scroll through breakdowns like they're entertainment? And what does it say about our culture when the fall is more interesting than the rise? There's a human behind the sunglasses and security detail. He cries. He sweats. He detoxes. He loses it. Just like the rest of us. Fame doesn't protect people from pain, it hides it until it's too late. So maybe instead of memes and mockery, we give Justin Bieber what he might need the most right now, grace. Right now, Justin Bieber is balancing on a wire between recovery and collapse. He's reaching out, detoxing, getting ghosted by his wife, and connecting with one of the most misunderstood celebrities in modern history. Will he crash? Or rise again? Only time will tell. But if there's anything this saga reminds us of, it's that even the most iconic stars are still human. Fragile, messy, and sometimes completely lost. What do you think Justin's going through? Is he spiraling, or is this just the painful path to a breakthrough? Do you think the media plays a role in celebrity breakdowns, or are we all just watching them in real time? Drop your thoughts below. Share your own mental health journey. Tag someone who needs to read this. Let's start a conversation, not a judgment. Because behind every headline is a human.